This is Isabella Hope Garrison. She is now 8 years old. She was born 1 pound, 5 ounces. And she sings, she dances, she takes theater, and she can't stop smiling. I was 25 weeks pregnant. They did some tests and there was no movement. And then they did an ultrasound and there was no movement. And then they said, well, we're gonna go on over to the hospital for some more tests. We got to the hospital and it said labor and delivery. And I said, well, there's 2 things that happen in there and neither of those are happening today. So, but to my surprise, they went ahead and there was some sort of blockage and they said, we're gonna have to take her today. 25 weeks along, little Izzy was here. Izzy was 1 pound, 5 ounces. The next few weeks was tough. It's tough when you leave the hospital without your baby. But to meet these wonderful nurses, they made you feel wonderful. They are literally, miracle workers on this earth. And Henrico Doctors has the best team. I guess they're all great, but they're not like Henrico Doctors. They've done this before. They made you feel at ease, but they didn't give you any false hopes. They told me that she had a hole in her heart, and I believe it's called a PDA ligation, and that she was gonna have to have surgery on her heart. So to do that, if I'm not mistaken, they had to collapse a lung and perform the procedure. That was tough. She did great. The doctors, the nurses, like it was just an everyday procedure, but it was heart surgery. Another thing that happened, she did have a brain bleed. That bothered me. It was stage 1 at first, and then I read about it and I'm like, okay, I can handle this. And then I think I came in one day and they said, well, it's developed into a stage 2. And I was like, okay, bring it on. I can do this. And we just prayed a lot, and with the best nurses, the best doctors, it all just went away.
My name is Karen DeSico. I am the neonatal clinical nurse educator here at Henrico Doctors Hospital, and I took care of Isabella Garrison while she was in the NICU. In the beginning, of course, when you take care of these tiny little fragile babies, you grow to love them. You're caring for them, you're caring for the family also. And then as time goes on, you start to give over the majority of care of that baby to the parent so that they're ready to go out the door and feel comfortable.
When we would come in and Karen would be in charge of Izzy, she was amazing and made everybody just feel so comfortable. Since then, we come and see Karen frequently. For Izzy's birthday every year, we show up with cupcakes and pizzas.
It's the most rewarding feeling to see these tiny fragile babies grow up to be these amazing children and young adults.
I want anyone that's thinking of having a child to think about Henrico Doctors. I've never been so comfortable. They're a family. They've turned into a family. The doctors, the nurses, I'm so thankful to them. And we show them as much as we can how thankful we are. Being a mom of a 1 pound, 5 ounce child at 25 weeks with all those extreme complications, every step that she takes now, everything she does, it's just that much bigger. I'll never forget it. I think about it every day. She smiles a lot, like a lot. And I always just tell people, she's just happy to be here.
Isabella is a miracle.
Thank you for saving